What do you think would happen if you combined the comedy of a game like Deltarune, specifically a character like Queen and many of the other characters with similar impulsive tendencies, in a hilariously compressed magical narrative adventure? That's the easiest question I've ever had the answer. It's Leximan, a very funny and interactive experience with all of the characters that you encounter, making you just want to give them loud and quirky voices while having the greatest time with each and every one of them. I do admit I overlooked this game mainly because it did look visually boring at first, but for an indie game produced by 3 very talented developers, I would suggest that you do not dismiss this game until you at least give it a try to see it for what it truly is, a genuinely fun experience. It tells the story of how magic is thought to be extremely dangerous to the outside world due to the history surrounding it and the power-crazed wizards of the past with differing views. Thus, the principal of the prestigious Wizard Academy, Elementine, is there to ensure that all of the students behave and obey the regulations, though they themselves are constantly making trouble for everybody else, separating all of the riffraff to the basement where they can't cause any more issues for the rest of the students. Unfortunately, you do fall under this category of a group and have to be confined to the basement for 10 years. You spend your bleak existence here, speaking and engaging with other students and friends until your planned escape, when things begin to go haywire up above, granting you the opportunity to finally head out on an adventure. The core gameplay consists of typing out words and spells that'll help you solve puzzles and find hidden secrets, as well as putting words together during hostile interactions that vary depending on what you decide to come up with, as there are frequently many alternative outcomes for your decisions because it's a multiple choice option. That's not to suggest that it's always going to be this way. It's a pretty cool method to sometimes integrate your own personality into a game and witness the resulting effect of your choice, which may have you rolling in the ground with laughter at just how goofy it turned out or just smiling in awe. Or, if you are a very boring person, you can progress in the most basic way. You may do so by picking the most obvious solution out of the puzzle. Or, if you want to be a little bit more creative and thinking outside the box, you'll have your work cut out for you with the words and letters bouncing around, making it a little bit more difficult to find the hidden syllables to create words. There's a lot to say about the events that unfold in this game. It is inherently unexpected, and you never know what's going to happen next. I mean, you can for some events, but then you're quickly sidelined and hit in the face, making you double take for a minute and say, what the hell? With a big grin on your face, unable to help but truly giggle and engage with the wild and amusing occurrences that befall you and your friends. Like moving between video game modes and mini games simply because you're curious enough to explore for them. This is an ingenious use of unpredictability in events that will shift the action into a variety of genres at random moments, requiring you to engage not only in typing and words, but also action roguelikes, bullet hell, simulators, and more. They just had so much to share with so much passion and storytelling, and to suggest that the music wasn't an important part of it all would be an absolute crime against humanity, as everything here comes together wonderfully to create an entire experience for your amusement. I did notice a lot of grammatical errors that didn't detract from my immersion, and the gameplay as a whole felt more like a series of events than an actual game, but I didn't think that was a big deal. The core gameplay itself was very fun, the characters were very impressionable and silly, and I had a lot of fun with the game because of that alone, which is honestly all that matters. You won't find amazing levels of complexity and story here, but if you want to experience something that will brighten your spirits and make you laugh, Leximan is the game for you.